Former Minister Vimal Veerawansa made a revelation about the MCC compact and foreign intervention before the Mahasangha.
මේක අපි හම්බුනේ දැන් මිලේනියම් චැම්ප් කෝපරේෂන් එකේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් ඩිරෙක්ටර් ලංකාවට ආවනේ යාළු කියලා එයා ආවිදාන්තුන්වත් එක්ක මේ තිබිච්ච වඩුමුට්ටු පවා ගෙදරට ගෙනා. අවුවම මේ ඉස්කෝලේ. එයාගේ දෙවෙනියත් ආවා මේ ඉස්කෝලේ. ඒගොල්ලෝ තාම හැංගිලා නැහැ. දන්නවා ওই වෙලේ හරි ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක අරගන්න පුළුවන්. මේ ආණ්ඩුවෙන් බැරි නම් මේ ආණ්ඩුව පෙරලන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ කරන්න පුළුවන් හැමදේම කරනවා. ඒකට කුතිම විරෝධතා කුතිම සටන් ඒවත් ඕකේ එකක් ඊළඟට දැන් ඒකම දැන් ගිනික්වත් කැලෑ ඉස්සරට වඩා මම හිතන්නේ මේ ඔක්කොම සමහරව සමහරවිට ඉස්සර නොවිච්ච දේවල් ඊළඟට අපි ආණ්ඩුව ආවම ස්ලෝ වෙන ඒ කියන්නේ මගියව නියම වෙලාවට යන්නේ නැහැ ප්‍රමාද කරන්නේ ඒ වගේ රෝමසියු මෙහෙම ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙනවා සමහර හිඟයන් නැති.
ඒගොල්ලෝ එන්නේ බොහොම අපි දේශප්‍රේමී පහුගිය දවසක එක මම දැක්කා
එකම දේ අපි මේ ළඟ අන්දුවේ හැම කෙනෙක්ම ඒක ගැන අවබෝධයෙන් වැඩ කරන්නේ.
පොඩි පහුගිය දවසක
අපිම දෙනවා පොඩි ටිකට් ඒගොල්ලොන්ට වාසනාව.
Many views were expressed over the controversial MCC compact in the political arena today.
Report on the MCC is being presented today. We asked the government whether they have officially cancelled the MCC agreement. We want to know whether the diplomat related to the MCC agreement is still in Sri Lanka or not. Has the government told them to leave the country or not? Have they informed them officially that Sri Lanka will not sign the agreement that does not require a two-thirds majority? The American diplomats who are working on the MCC agreement are working in government ministries. They are working with the Ministry of Highways and Ministry of Lands. The government is announcing that they are going to sign the agreement after removing the adverse conditions when the general elections are approaching. Are they going to hinder the public by signing the agreement that Harrison and them brought forward? The fact that both these teams are a part of this thieving project is very clear.
Many politicians expressed their views about the MCC agreement before and after the elections. They promised that the agreement will not be signed because it is a hindrance to the nation.
President Gotabaya Rajapaksa was appointed on the 17th of November. If there is anything to be discussed, do it with this government. We will not take the agreement into consideration. We would like to warn the US that will throw it away.
MCC gives
The cabinet has taken the decision to postpone signing the agreement after taking recommendations of the interim committee, which states that the MCC consists of clauses that would harm the sovereignty and the constitution of the country. We will look into all the agreements that is to be signed. By changing a clause or two, the content of the agreement will not change. The government will talk against this now and will sign it after the election. What did they say before the election? Did they say anything about the discussions? The government should announce that they will remove the two deals. If not, Ranil should say that they haven't signed a deal of such sort. Not only have they signed the agreement, they have obtained $10 million for it too.
Now, this topic of the MCC is no stranger to you and I. We've heard so much of debate, so much of discussion, yet no definite answer has been given to us by the government. However, let me take your mind back to a couple of months. During the run-up to this presidential election, certain political factions said that this MCC agreement is detrimental, its effects are irrevocable and irreversible. However, they also went to the extent of saying that this specific agreement should be thrown away, ripped apart, burnt and never ever signed. Now, months have passed, we have a new government in place, yet nothing definite or certain has been done regarding this agreement. However, this government has taken a small detour to their approach and appointed a special committee to look into this matter. Now, this would also mean that this committee will look into this agreement and give it a facelift or switch around its words and reintroduce it to us once again. So bold statements were made, but no certain action has been done. So we have to actually keep in mind that whatever written on paper will not change, but the words coming out of a politician will almost always change.